Mirage as the two main ones, which we have seen everyone play so far. But do you have any like real predictions for this match? Because I think it's kind of going to be kind of close.
I think you're on the right track of it being close. SKADE might be a slight favor for most people, but Nemiga, they are definitely a team that can fire back like on all cylinders, if not even a bit above their weight, so to say here. But they've definitely got some good names on them, like Lollipop and Speedak, mostly known probably on the side of Nemiga. Would have to go ahead and say that much. Well, SKADE, overall a very well-established team, probably a household name in the tier 2 scene at this point, I would say.
Well, yeah. Lately, we've seen a lot of teams going with Inferno, Mirage, and Overpass. I mean, like a couple of minutes ago, we were literally talking about how the fact that we only really seen those 3 maps throughout all of this, and well, it might just be the clear popular and very definitely favorites of all these teams. But considering like the win percentages from teams like SKADE and Nemiga, it kind of feels like out of desperation because they are all very good on basically every single map that they have played. High win percentage, high everything. They're trying to like one up each other, despite only having like a couple of matches difference. But if you're gonna lock in if you are gonna lock in a prediction, who do you think might take this one away?
Well, if you're gonna ask me point blank, I would go ahead and say SKADE have got this one. I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and say SKADE here.
All right, well, SKADE it is. I mean, I have to wait and see. Teams are relatively new to me, although not new to the scene at all. These are very, very experienced players. Been around for a very, very long time. Nemiga starting on that T side of Inferno and basically getting banana granted for them for free. Not exactly too much happening just yet. Actually, getting a lot of map control for hardly any contact. And with SKADE pushing up slowly but surely, this might actually be going in their favor. Now going towards the A bomb site as soon as possible. This might become a little bit of an explosion, and here they go. Full utility and everything they already have. Oxygen, that's a good first shot to take down Forrester, but he needs to connect a few more. Dennis Law is here to help him out, and well, Tracy goes back and forth. Oxygen still in towards the pit, still able to connect all those shots at 4K for him. That's a good way to start things off.
That is a very big start to the match there immediately. Frags coming in for Oxygen, left, right, and center there. After T-side just jump at him. And well, even Dennis Law just waiting patiently on the bomb site, finding one of his own. Very free kill there. And SKADE start things off on the front foot here, while Nemiga on the back one here. Pistols going into this one. A bit surprising. You usually see teams just go for force, but apparently they a bit more reserved in this round here. And well, oh, that nade is big. He hasn't go. 18 and 31 HP remaining after that one. The SMG still firing into the smoke, trying to get a bit more damage, but now with them falling away from that is exactly when Nemiga make their way up a banana. But look at this. Duplicate, he's the only man holding this.
There's a potential flashbang coming in from his teammate as well, so potential for a little bit of a spray down, but he needs the assistance very quickly. He won't be able to get any of that just yet. Spellin kind of left his team out to dry there, but he will be able to clean up on the rest of them. They're already pushing through the smoke, and a quick 3K, a 4K, potentially even the ace, but no. Dennis Law will close the one out after Spellin's death, and well, it's technically not kill stealing if it's a trade.
No. And well, currently only two players. 2 4Ks and a single 2K there. Dennis Law finding a bit of action on each of these rounds. A bit would be that is a good description for that, definitely. But SKADE 2 going here are the AKs coming out for Nemiga. 5 of them in total against the basically was a bonus run here from the CT side. They've got the weapons from the last round. Spellin is gonna buy up an M4 here. A bit of banana control immediately coming out from the CT side. Those deep Molotovs and smokes that are there. 4-man stack immediately towards that B side as well from SKADE. Nemiga obviously don't have that information. So we'll have to go for this.
Like to see what Rainmaker can do with that MP5. Seems to be a weapon we haven't seen, especially not in terms of SMGs. People usually prefer the MP9. But Might have a chance towards the arches, or at least towards short there. Two players already heading towards him. Has a flashbang in possession in case he needs it, but the flashbang will come to him first. And well, long control, still under contention. Now flashbang might just be crucial. And well, Jo, he will find the first over towards on spell and look for the second one as well. Swings on through. That's the B bomb site completely open, and well, that's a strong start to an opening. The question is, does SKADE even want to try and go for the retake? They're kind of sitting back at the moment. Not really too motivated.
No, as you can see, if they save all the weapons here that they have, or at least 2 of them, they can still go for buying the next round. A few of the weapon or players do have around 2k in the reserves, so they can go ahead and drop those weapons. Dennis Law, he definitely has to be careful here not to go down. That's the T side. Forrester looking for these players. He starts to walk in towards that A site. See if he can find anyone here, and well, towards that A side. He's just lingering around that area right now. CT's got themselves a quarantine zone. Looking for this, and well, Nemiga, they're going to get themselves that first round at least on the board. That's all that's confirmed here. CT side may or may not save all 3 weapons here. Forrester, I'm not too sure if he really wants to go out. Doesn't look like it. And does decide to stick back. So the CTs, with that one, those weapons being saved, they can drop or go ahead and drop 2 more rifles to some of these players. And will have themselves another full by where they can fight and contest this one.
So far, not exactly anyone taking off just yet. The fact that SKADE were able to save some of those weapons will, like you said, allow them to reinvest. Duplicate now on the MP5. $600 kill bonus, but getting the kill, that's a difficult part with that weapon. And all the nades so far not hitting their mark just yet. Well, the aggression coming in from Nemiga as well, wanting to fight for the banana control just a little bit more. There's 2 players here ready, and Duplicate, first one on the chopping block, does get a kill. Well, he will just have to fall back as fast as he can. Dangerous positions here, they're all in, and do manage to get away relatively unscathed. Duplicate on 50. Molotov not finding its perch, so that sandbag's still a little bit of an issue. The side of SKADE, Duplicate still being a threat. If he's lucky, he might get a little bit of extra action for his patience. Forrester, in the meantime, has pushed up over towards the A-bomb site, relatively unnoticed so far. But no one from SKADE is over-rotating at the moment. Banana aggression hasn't really fancied that much of response. Oxygen had a potential to maybe even spot out Forrester, but now, as the assault's coming over through the A-bomb site, it's full force already, and, well, quick trades, Dennis Locke able to get 1, and now MDS and Box are able to shut everything down. SKADE, they might have to save back-to-back. Not too much they can do about this at this point.
Yeah, looks like they are just backing away towards that B. Almost like Nemiga. Good opening rounds here on the T side. Well, in this one, like last one, I think they all 5 survived on the T side. Worrying about their own economy first, and this one again, 3 players looking to survive. Start building that one up as soon as possible, so we have the safety net to fall on in case you end up losing a round or 2, perhaps. And most likely will, with these teams being so evenly matched here.
This is Nemiga's map pick, so you would expect them to be a little bit more prepared, a little bit more sharp on it. Although, that doesn't mean that SKADE is a bad team on it in any case. As we're going towards the time, I might as well talk about this. Both teams have a 70% win rate. Nemiga has a 75 over the 16 maps that they have played on it the last 3 months. And that is a high win rate for both of these teams. That is nothing to scoff at, and very, very good numbers.
Definitely good numbers. So, all that's certain for now is that we're in for a very good matchup here on Inferno, like always. Never seems to fail to deliver. I feel like, did I get that right?
You finally got it out. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, good enough. Always good games on it. That's basically what I'm trying to say here. On this one, getting to a good start as well. Timeout will be getting out of the way shortly, or maybe not. It looks a technical instead here. Well, no, there you go. Players reconnecting. think we might be getting back into the match here anytime soon. But yeah, Greg, you asked me about the prediction of which one of these teams is going to win. I'm going to ask you now the same exact question. Who do you think will have a better
think Nemiga might take it away, honestly.
Oh.
They are, like, very, very good. I mean, no offense to SKADE. I'm not, like, doubting them at all, but on paper, it should be going in their favor. They have the highest win rate on the maps that are being played. They have also a very, very good world ranking right now, currently number 2 according to HLTV, compared to number 58, which SKADE is rocking up. Not the first time we've seen, well, I'm not saying that upsets cannot happen, but I'm saying I'm leaning in favor of the on-paper victors.
Understandable. But now we do get back into the game, so thank you so much for the intermission talk there. How's that?
Gotcha.
Z-side? Yeah. Thank you. So, Z-side now. AKs against the few saved rifles and pistols on the CT side.
Oh boy.
On paper, around like this should go the favor of an Nemiga, but it is the manpower that can surprise here as the flashbangs and utilities start coming in. Rainmaker going to try and turn around from the flash and the CT side, now doing a lot of damage. 2 frags already here, and
oh, no.
1 and 2 more coming in. And it has turned on his head. The manpower does catch them out by surprise here. That's just all the Geo with a 1-on-3 in his hands. The bomb in control of the CT side.
Crawling his way off towards apartments now, and it's a difficult angle to go to get anything really done from singular smoke ray, but it's difficult to get it in a good position when you are at the elevated position of apartments. Oxygen has a very, very keen eye on a swing out from apartments, so second he wants to step on out, it's going to be a little bit of a bullet hose coming his way, and getting very dangerously close. Oh, actually, a little bit of a transfer as well, but Dennis Lott will take it out in the end. SKADE, 3 rounds now, taking it back.
There's one hell of a flight coming in there. On the CT side, they've got themselves around number 3, so they stay in the lead at least now. And getting into that next one, I think that these are, yeah, they've got enough money for another buying up on Speedak. He's going to look to open things up against Dennis Law on the CT side. His counterpart on the big green. And this time it's not even a skin, so it will be the big green. Literally, but there's Dennis Law. The push into mid works out for the CT side, but a trade on Bananas. Box has opened things up here. Duplicate, and now it's going to be locked in. And oh, the utility is so good. And there's that smoke he has to use to escape. His demise. The T side take control of Banana. And Nemiga get a bit of control.
It's 2 players behind the smoke, and 4 players ready to bounce out through it. Duplicate is in a very good position trying to shut everything down in case he has the timing, but the timing does not favor him at all. Dennis Law,
oh, the molly
now up to him. Up. Yeah, that's not going to work out in his favor at all. And SKADE, well, they're going to be bowing out of this one. They feel like they have only lost rounds where they've saved weapons. No attempted retakes because they're just too far away. They can't get anywhere near.
Yeah, they're just, like, the rounds that Nemiga are finding already here, they're very decisive. Like, the CT side basically have saved all of them. Like, they have saved all of them. I don't like about anything like that. I know, wait, I'm just tossing another AWP out of the map. I don't know what they're doing there. Let me have a bit of a party.
Don't want to make sure that, SKADE is somehow able to sneak their way through the B bomb site and then take the AWP and then run away again.
Yeah, it will
doesn't quite make sense, but
yeah. Again, it's going to be things tied up here for that east side of Nemiga, but like we saw, what, 2 rounds ago, SKADE, they managed to stay in the lead. Let's see if they can regain that once again and do exactly what they did not too long ago here. Personally, I want to see the CT side go for a lot of aggression. Like, I feel like SKADE is one of those types of teams that go for a bit of a calculated aggression. And that is something I'm a big fan of.
Like some Fury aggression? Is that what you're
Fury aggression is more like chaotic, neutral aggression. Or holding W for the sake of holding W, but this is like...
Yeah, I can
I'm talking about the different type of calculated aggression.
Well, this might not be as calculated, but it's definitely working out in favor of SKADE as, well, so far, not really having too much of a hold on the A-bomb site. 2 players in towards apartment, not finding anyone just yet, just a little bit of contact. Now they need to fall on back. It's going to be a little bit awkward considering the amount of people already out towards on long, and then it's lot to get the first response kill on Rainwaker Jones in, but it is still battle through the smoke grenade, and now with Forrester's position and the first good frag, but it does actually swing on back for the second as well, leaving only Duplicate in a 1-on-3. No kit, his smoke grenade is all he has. He might just try and save it considering that he doesn't have anything to work with. So he'll not bow out yet again. SKADE not forfeiting a round without at least carrying over a gun towards his next one.
Yeah, again, it's going to be save call after save call here as Nemiga take these rounds, and now for the first time, I believe, will be taking the lead as well. Which, for their T side, will bode well. Obviously, we saw the first match here was Team Secret versus Razors. Now, they had a very good T side half, or like a very even T side half, or first half on Inferno, like 7-8, 8-7 on Overpass here, or not Overpass, Inferno. Keep struggling, but so it doesn't really say that much just yet, but still wanting to see a bit more.
Oh, SKADE 1M4 to try and make a difference, and he's going to be joining the rest of them towards on B. And it's only going to be poor old Spellin, and he's already been taking a little bit of damage. It's been found out already. Only has a USPS to work with, and he's a solo anchor, but its presence has actually worked to at least hint Nemiga towards the B bomb site, which is where they are going. And in case things go horribly wrong, this could be a definite little bit of a game changer. Now Duplicate still alive, not anymore though. Rainwaker, however, able to get a little bit of action and a little bit of damage as well. Box 16 HP, definitely a threat in terms of being, in range for the pistols, and Spellin runs out of ammo at the worst possible timing as Nemiga will take that round.
Yeah, get themselves
eco round from SKADE done.
Another one on the board in the T side now. 2 rounds in, the lead, a bit of a streak going on. Seeing if they can continue it against the buy this yet again coming out from the side of SKADE. No warp this time on Dennis Lot. Not going to be seeing that. Well, instead of the M4A1S. And now, looking to open things up here. T-side very quickly, just a default spread, looking for that banana control. Dennis Lot, the only man holding mid currently, but looking for a bit more here. Looking for some kind of a entry for either one of these 2 teams. Forrester may be the one to get that, or apparently Spellin towards banana, as he takes down the first man now. And he's going back and forth. Will force out one of the players here, that Molotov to follow up. And the flashbang immediately afterwards. A good amount of very aggressive, confident in the fight, in the fact that they can win out that duel there. But the CT side have given up control over there. They've got the man advantage already, knowing to stick around it and get themselves any casualties that are unnecessary.
Question is, how good are they able at taking that A-bomb site when SKADE is actually putting a little bit of pressure on towards it? Well, with Dennis Law and Rainwaker potentially going for a little bit of a info peek. Result in a little bit of damage, and well, Forster will be the first one to swing on through, and he will get that kill. Dennis Law in the background, however, he will get himself a quick double. Oxygen, all starting in on the fun. It's a quick shutdown from SKADE the moment they all have guns in their hands.
Yeah, the CT side now getting started here again. Another round on the board for them. The T side is still courtesy of those rounds that they have found here. Got themselves those AKs once again out. Speed up, maybe? Don't think so. Or maybe he does have one. Okay. T side still more than ready to fight off against this CT side here. As Dennis Law once again has the opening he picked up from the last round, and now into mid. Again, going for that same peak. He went earlier on, and we'll find the frag. SpeedX there to trade. But not finding the AWP on the CT side. Instead, holds on to Rainwaker, whose, well, real job is there to try and cover his teammate as he goes for that mid pick. So, mission accomplished. May not have been clean, but they get away with that.
Accomplished question mark? Well, with Nemiga once again applying pressure towards on B. Still a little bit of, well, utility to work with for SKADE, so they won't exactly be backing out of the challenges just yet. 2 Molotovs in case the push is going to be coming in, but we have the bird's eye view. We know exactly what's going to be happening here. Is Nemiga turning towards the A-bomb site. There's 2 players there, one towards Arch, and it's Dennis Law with the op in hand. Not been able to connect the timing shot just yet, but we'll draw a rotation from SKADE. Now with the remaining 4 players from Nemiga, already here and already very ready to move on towards the bomb site. They're able to shut down the rotation as well, leaving only duplicate, and well, that's basically the round cemented. Unless he decides to really go for, well, I would assume exit frags, or maybe gets lucky. He has a kit, he has a Molotov and a grenade, but this is Inferno we're talking about. And that's also the way that SKADE have been playing.
Yeah, it's the biggest thing against him is the time, and, well, every round, I believe it's every round now that Nemiga have won themselves one. SKADE have gone for that save. I think that's still 100%. And, well, have been at least managing to hold on to a few weapons every now and then. Next round, I'm not too sure. I think they've still got a bit of a loss bonus going on there on the CT side. Or at least should have, like, I think 2.4k, 2.9k. One of those. Yeah. It is at least up there now, so they can try a bit of something, yeah. They're going to be going for a tactical timeout. Talk things over. Make sure everyone is on the same page.
Well, with so heavy discussions are being had. I mean, SKADE, they are able to keep on forcing their way in towards round like this, but it's not gonna let them build an economy for some, well, pretty self-explanatory reason. You're continually buying armor, not really giving your money enough time to reset. Because of that, well, you might just be ending with the buy they currently have got going on. 1 M4 saved over from duplicate. The rest are all on deagles. And, well, a deagle at 3 P250s. Not exactly the most confident setup you'd like to see, but nade damage is very good. Jayo takes a lot of damage. If they take down duplicate immediately, the round is falling into complete chaos, because then they're relying on a little bit more pistols aggressiveness spell and potentially here to make a difference with it. Deagle in possession. 3 of the SKADE players are on ace. He's completely alone. Box ready and waiting, but not going to be able to do anything about it. Spellin, the AK now in hand, the op right around the corner. Potential to get a couple more kills off all this, and he's able to connect another one. Look for a second, and he will get it. The third, leaving everything on Forrester with a sliver of health and a pistol round that goes the way of SKADE without even using the M4.
What has happened there? The CT side is stealing that one, spelling it insane. Hold on, Banana, 3 frags all by himself. Making it look very easy once again. In a round like that, going in favor of the CT side, it will break the economy on the T side. You can see that Mac 10, UMP, and 2 Desert Eagles coming out. A single AK is all they have headed into this one, with SKADE in a massive advantage. May still be a round behind, but this is their chance to tie things up here. That nade already going out. Opening a box after those M4 headshots. 87 HP remain. That's the T side very quickly. Look at this. Split into apartments. The play coming in towards that A-bomb site very quickly here. Also a good smoke on the T side. If they try and go through that, they're surely going to get caught out, as the grey screen affects everyone.
Eye control in favor of SKADE this time around. It's going to be difficult to really deal with. On Nemiga, they still have their players and potentially are capable of at least executing over towards the B-bomb site. And if they actually take it quickly enough, duplicate won't be able to do much about it, but he does have something to say. He will get 2 quick frags. And now the round falls into a little bit of more chaos or unpredictability. 3 on 4. Rainmaker already rotating away from the B bomb site. Will change his mind and turn tail. Now the rotation is going to be coming in. Molotovs, everything being deployed, trying to delay as much as possible. Spellin, top of the box, and a beautiful flashbang. They're completely shutting everything down. SKADE. That is the way you hold Banana and beat on CT.
Yeah, 3K split between two players there as the T side to start to enter. Try and go through the smoke, but not working out at all. As SKADE, they tie things up here. Now, the last 3 rounds of the half up for grabs. 9, 6, 8, 7. The possibilities we're looking at here. As well, do you wonder what we are going to be looking at here as Nemiga? It is their mapping 6 rounds on the T side. It's not shabby by any means. And, well, Spellin, bit of aggression. The nade's going out, trying to do some damage again. Slightly connecting only. Doing a minimal damage to the T side, who are fighting for this banana control with their pistols. And quickly reduced down to 3 players.
Oh. JO is going to be a little bit of a tough spot. SKADE, they just have to play it safe to claim this round as theirs. That nade could do a lot of damage, landing directly underneath Forrester. It's basically like taking a dink through the wall. Now Dennis Lott looking for the extra frags, and well, Rainwaker will instead be the one to collect all of them. Everything on Geo. Will potentially find on duplicate, but that's a flawless round on the anti-eco from SKADE. They're keeping a lot of these guns alive.
Yeah, CT side, that's a big round. The economy will be boosted because of it injecting cash into their veins. As now, it's those last 2 rounds that they're going to have money, even if they lose this one, by a lot of it. The only real difference is if they're going to have AKs or not in the last round. Now they have as Nemiga, they can try and tie things up here again. And try and fight for round number 7 and then 8. From there on out, the double nades again. CT side are very keen on tossing those down, but haven't found too much success in terms of frags coming with them. A bit of damage, yes, but I don't really know how much that has helped them. It's been mostly the individual just enforce to find frags towards the B-bomb site whenever Nemiga have sent a few players there.
Question is, how can Nemiga bounce back from this? Previous attempts at, taking bomb sites with pistols and a lot hasn't been working out in their favor. Now trying this a little bit towards the A bomb site. MDS going to get caught off by Oxygen. And well, already man advantage for SKADE, and they're not playing aggressively at all. They want Nemiga to go towards them. Rainwaker towards Arches, getting a little bit pressured. He will get helped by Dennis Lost soon enough, but he doesn't need it. And well, with Nemiga falling apart all across the map. It's only on 2 players, Box and Speedak. No utility on any of them. Rainwaker's still in this system an off angle, and he has Dennis Law to help him out in case he needs it, but doesn't look to be the case just yet. Box will get a frag for his troubles, but the wrap from Banana is definitely going to be coming in anytime soon because they are raring and ready to go.
Yeah, the round seems done at this point. 20 seconds. Box going to try and hold on to the AK for the last round and a half as the T side. Their money situation, as you would expect, as you can probably guess, it's not looking too great. 350 is most anyone has on it. It is Box after finding a frag to get that much money. So, SKADE a very good chance to get themselves up to 9 here in the first half. On Nemiga's map pick.
It's a very strong CT side, and well, with the way that Nemiga not able to connect any rounds at all, especially the last 4 of them, might leave a sour taste in their mouth going towards the second half as well. Considering what they have for this one, I gotta say, it doesn't exactly look promising, but I'm ready to get my mind blown. It's Inferno, anything can really happen.
Absolutely right about that one. Now, looking at the CT side and how they start things off, it's going to be Dennis Love with the Yop to find the entry here. And well, the next one, maybe for duplicate. That's the T side again, headed towards that B bomb site. So far, like you mentioned,
Spellin
hasn't been going on that well. He hasn't auto sniper on. Is the backside of B?
Yes, he's in shadow.
Oh, it's just hiding there. No, that nade as well. That's going to be a chunky point. They're spelling now one duplicate with a second T-side down to 2 players, and they have not been given a fair shot at this. The CT side is pulling them out of the bomb side. There's another one for the auto sniper, and why not another one, but it will be denied. And then 9-6 for SKADE with style points for spelling. Getting 2 or 3 frags there in that round is a good way to close out that half.
It's powerful stuff and very, very strong to start off with. We went towards the second half anytime soon at this point. Is waiting for the I guess the teams to ready on up. Nemiga going to be starting on the CT side at this point. I gotta say, they haven't been really performing to their at least what I expected from them. Yeah. Especially not on the kill feed. Mostly because SKADE has just been saving an incredible amount of guns throughout the CT side. So yeah, it might just be a little bit of
given a lot of freedom in that, and I'm surprised they actually did turn it around as well as they did. Like, it was a 3-5, maybe even a 6-5, or 3-6. Sorry. So the fact that they managed to get themselves that many rounds at halftime goes to show SKADE there are no slouches and definitely want to take this first map already and start things here, instead of going to that second map where they were going to have to fight for the 1-1. And if also, if we haven't mentioned it, second map will be Mirage, and the decider of overpass in this best of 3.
Looking to go towards the banana control now. Duplicate very close up towards the wall, not landing his shots just yet, just spraying away, trying to make a distraction, and the distraction he will make, leaving everything on Geo, because he is isolated. The smoke is already in position, and we'll get a first kill completely blind on Duplicate, but he needs a little bit more. If he gets another one, the retake is very doable, but now it's a difficult situation. 4-on-3. With bomb now going down for side of SKADE as well. We're looking just a bunch of smoke. Everyone is trying to spam on through, not landing the shots necessary just yet, but Speedak is looking to change it. Well, first duel not going his way. Rainwaker so far for 3 for 3, and Dennis Lob also joining on that, and that's a beautiful pistol round from SKADE.
Wow. That is just SKADE dominance there. Finding all the frags and finding the round out of it. Look at how well everyone is performing on the T side of SKADE as well, like, or in the CT, and now the T side of SKADE. Everyone's so balanced. Like, Oxygen is the only one below 10 frags. Well, Nemiga, they've got only one man above 10 kills, or on 10 kills.
Forrester on 3 hasn't really had the best success. You know, standing in for Lollipop is no small feat.
No, it's the usually the big man on the Nemiga side, you would say. I mean, you might not as well, you've not got that much. I haven't seen him
play that much, but you know.
Yeah. I'll excuse that by saying using the Royal We here. But the T side and now enter that A side. Forrester, what what a time to wake up here. That second show, what is that as well? Oh, god damn, that is beautiful for Forrester. Well, the CT side now. Retake, even man-power, but weaponry is in the hands of SKADE. Especially Duplicate on the AK, and well, all 3 coming around from mid. Oh, it's not gonna have him watching Adam. This one. Second one, and Fox the swift deagle shot there immediately.
Considering it is a 1-on-2, I can't see possibility of this, but the moment you start double peeking with those Mach 10s, that's gonna be it for Box. He might just have to save this one, or at least try to. At least it's an AK upgrade. It's a little bit. And he will be trying to save it off. So SKADE converting the pistol round. Moving on further and denying Nemiga their first buy.
Yep, they will be going for here. Or will be doing here, and I'm still astounded by those 2 shots from Forrester. The Desert Eagle was quite the
kind of insane.
Yeah, quite nice shots coming out. Well, either way, we'll be headed into our next round once again. SKADE have now climbed their way up to 11, and it's what, 7 rounds in a row for them? 7, 8 rounds? 7 rounds, yeah. And the CTs, they're in a bit of an awkward position. The last round, they spent quite a bit of cash on it, as you can tell here. The return, not so great.
Well, it's all on Box, potentially with the AK in hand. And if he's able to get 1 or 2, and does at least a lot of damage towards the next ones, those deagles can become deadly. Doesn't really need to only be headshots, but is definitely preferred. And nope, that's a good way to start it off. MDS takes down duplicate.
AK
it will be salvageable.
Yeah. Will be returned to the T side immediately. But the CTs, they've gone for a 4-man stack towards that B side. Now, one of them is rotating away, but it's still that AK of a box that is hanging around there, so we'll be baiting for him. Trying to have him get a few frags here, if that's possible. But T side now, utility starts coming in. Box has a good forward smoke, giving him a bit of cover there. And perhaps a bit of room to work with that speed. Moving in, CT is going to have to drop an oxygen, who just turns around, swings in, says hello. There's Box, the AK removed. That seems like they are aware of it. But maybe not a spell and doesn't hard here at the angle of the CT side. In the man advantage, but only for a second or so. It's MDS and Forrester with a 2-on-2. Desert Eagles and CT. Sorry, these T-side players are relatively low, especially Oxygen.
One good swing with the Eagle could do it, and it will. Looking for the last one to Rhodes Rainmaker now. The potential for the full eco to turn this one around. Rainmaker needs to hold on. Hold on. He will. Yep, that's significant.
Yeah, but that's it. Round of 12 again. SKADE continue 8 rounds in a row now. And Rainmaker 17-8 here, top of the scoreboard. And well, what are the reasons SKADE is doing so well? Denislo, he's not doing that well himself. I mean, compared to what might be expected of him. Inferno, a bit of a difficult map to use the AWP on every now and then. But, well, he's still thankfully up there. It's good to have some other players step up every now and then. And the CTs, they're ups. They have Speedak and a aggressive angle, but spell with wallbang. Hold on. Was he even the man in for the swing? I don't think so.
Started spraying because he felt like it, and well, feelings don't betray him just yet. Speedak. MDS. Box. Those are the only defenders towards the A-bomb site. It is the bulk of the Nemiga defense. And well, Speedak, first good shot. Needs help from Box now to get out of the situation. MDS could potentially swing out through it, but not going to just yet. Geo, he's going to be quite close towards everyone. And Oxygen, he's going to be pushing straight through. Knife out, not even aware of the possibility. He will get himself an almost triple. That could have gone disaster. Oh no, it is going disastrously wrong. MDS up against Rainmaker. And he needs to clutch out another round in a row. Knife out. He's just sprinting all the way across CT. So now, DK in hand. Well, Speedak laying it up with the up. They take their first CT side round.
Yeah, about damage time already here. As well, they don't have 2 minutes to play around here. Maybe 1 or 2 rounds they can lose. I mean, depends on how easily they want to make this on themselves here. SKADE 12-7. You gotta be they also gotta be smiling upon them. But the CT is still in the awkward transition period of the economy and the weaponry here. While the C side, you can look at them. They've got an open 4 Desert Eagles. On paper, rounds like this should be easily close. But in the first half, we also saw a pistol round. Literally 1 or 2 saved rifles with pistols work out for the side of SKADE, so don't want to close them out just yet here. And if the O from Denislo can have a say in the matter, they definitely will not be losing this one.
They have Nemiga has YO on a quick rotation, but don't think it'll be necessary for the moment. Speedak hitting a shot like that. Well, SKADE trying to apply pressure wherever they can, and they only really have the op of now duplicate to work with. If they're able to push on through this, they have the utility to at least make this an execute of some kind. They still need to deal with SKADE, and that's going to be the real kicker here. There's a rotation coming in from Geo. Oh, that's all in good timing as well. Smoke's probably going to start flying any second at this point. Yep. Looking for the first entry frag. Smoke's already landing, and rotation's coming in from Nemiga. They're not really pushing out immediately just yet. SKADE bringing it all the way through, not hitting that shot just yet, so they have gotten access to the site. But 5-on-4 retake. That's a little bit of a dangerous situation to be in. SKADE pushing through with the Molotov now coming, or flashbang now coming on through. That's a beautiful little spray through, only good for one, however. As Spellin is looking for an extra frag with the op in hand, as Forrester comes in with the MP9 as well. Duplicate and Spellin. A 2-on-3 post-plant position, and MDS is already here in position. Duplicate will get 2, leaving only Yeo with the op in hand. He has the perfect tool to use for the situation.
Oh, it's not even both the stick or the top either, and they're gonna swing again, or is he going to? He's just waiting out the time, but he's won the round. The 1-on-3, 2 swift 1-digs. That is insane.
Yeah, won't even be able to save the op. That's gonna be a real downer for Nemiga.
Oh, that's gonna hurt so much.
But what a relief for SKADE.
Yeah, they win one round and SKADE is immediately back on their heels. Pressuring them to win rounds and force buy after force buy. Nemiga running out of rounds to play with. But the T side, this is a baller buy if I've ever seen one. 4 Mac 10s and a single AK. The run boost from SKADE. Let's see if he can find something. Will be just boosted over and into second mid. Doesn't see anyone. That's this confidence. Oh, I love it to see it. And, well, there's this player on the other side. Rainwaker, is he going to go for the swing? Has been spotted, but he's ready for it. What? How? Doesn't really matter. Here's Geo with 1 and 2, and Banana taken down with the T side. AK removed as well. The next one, the trade, could be there, but Spellin unable to find that. But now into apartments with another one, and the AWP taken down. There's a big one, but Forrester immediately on the trade to see the side. Force Bite seems to prevail for now against 2 Mac 10s.
Well, yes, here, good positioning. And we'll shut everything down Nemiga. They get them back for beating them on a 3-on-1. And SKADE, well, no real money in the bank at this point. They might have to go for either a force buy or just an eco, which is just going to be pistols in this case as well. Oh, force buy it is. Mac 10s, once again, coming out to play against 2 MP9s. It's going to be a battle of the SMGs. I'm going towards second mid this time around. Well, Spellin is getting a little bit of action towards on. Well, he was getting action towards Banana, but he won't be able to make much out of it. MDS as well. Able to get 1 speed act with a quick double. And Oxygen now left with the Mac 10, the Mac Daddy in his hands. He has the bomb, but there's no one actually looking at him. Potential here. Although it is difficult to outrange an M4 with the Mac 10, so.
It really is. Even the MP9 to find the frag, so a bit more money made by it. But the CT side, apparently, they are now finding themselves back in this game, 13-9, only 4 rounds behind with the T side on an eco round against these pistols. I want to see the aggression. Just send Bucks straight down the middle, have SKADE hold the swing, and just demolish that T side. I want to see that confidence now coming out from them in Nemiga side. You might think maybe it's a bit too dangerous. No. This is the rounds where you assert your dominance right here. And look at that. It's going to be Bucks, not going down the mid, but towards Banana, and only good for a single frag immediately. Will it be traded? So, may not have gone as well as I thought, but there's Geo with that second one. The CT side in the man advantage spell and nearly getting taken down there as well.
Just looking for that rifle, not really looking for the MP9, however. Not really working on his favor. That's a Kobe. And while only Oxygen as Nemiga have basically solidified themselves the 10th, and, well, Forrester coming alive a little bit towards the end as well. He was very quiet. He's now, well, tripled his score since last time we looked at him. 3 rounds in a row for Nemiga. SKADE. They have been taking a little bit off the rails, but looking to go back into this as soon as possible. But the AK is now coming into fruition. Double up setup on Nemiga. No kit on GO, but he has enough of teammates with them, and their economy is building up very, very nicely.
Went for the run boost again there on that CT side. That nade, that's a good one. GO down to 7-3. The secondary up on the T side, or CT side, so it doesn't matter as much as if it were a rifle, but damage is always damage done. Well, better when you don't get any in response either, but T side now slowly. We haven't really seen this kind of a, we haven't been focusing on this kind of a play from them where they just default and get a bit of map control. Instead, it's been the CT side taking the initiative in the past few. We've seen fast rounds towards Banana and the T side being shot down. SKADE now. A bit of a slower round here, but they've got a few players towards that A side as well, looking to sell some kind of a fake. Banana being cleared. And the CTs make a rotation back, but there's still a lot of time left in the round. Could be a fake, could be a commitment. We have no clue as of just right now, but as we look at the minimap, we do see the T side move back towards that A side. Rotations have been made, so now is the ideal timing with one of the players caught out in CT spawn, but Speedak needs to hold on here.
Ooh, first dank already going in to him. And now, with Rainwaker also joining in on the fun, and he shuts down the entire A defense. That's the rotations also being shut down, and well, Vox just calls his teammate back. Let's just save this one out. SKADE, they get themselves 14. It's not a lot that Nemiga could do about that aggressive push, and well, Speedak didn't really stand a chance. Got to fire off a single bullet, but not much more than that. Timeout now being called for, I'm guessing, well, probably Nemiga now, isn't it?
Yeah, one would assume it is the side of Nemiga to take that one. They've got enough money to go for the buy here. You can see most of the players around the 5-6k mark there. Speedak will probably be dropped a weapon about duplicate. He's on the hunt. Look at the takedown this player here. He's very low, and that's what happens. Box goes to swing, saves his M4, and will survive with GL and CT or B side as well. This is all brought over that next one, and SKADE inching closer to that ever so tricky 16. Two more needed to close things out here on Inferno. Now I want to see some kind of change of pace. Like, the T side, obviously, they're going to be taken here, or the CT side of Nemiga. They have definitely spotted some kind of tendencies from the CT side of, or the T side of SKADE here now. They're going to be trying to capitalize on them, what has worked for them and all of that. They're going to realize, okay, we need to chill out here. Let's go back to basics. We're going to still come back from this. But if SKADE, if they try and change the pace completely here, that could be it. Like, I'm not saying they have to go for this, but I want to see again like a good old mid rush, just something like that. Just cash out that CT side in the middle of everything, and do not give them a single second to breathe here.
You're just aggressive people. We like to see pushes and flashbangs and everything. Just throw it at my face, and I'll like it. That's okay. Well, so with the timeout almost coming towards an end, we still see that in terms of just fragging potential alone, it looks like SKADE should have taken this away quite a while back, but Nemiga, they have been showing up a lot of resilience. Question is, what do they want to do with it now? Considering the amount of money that they have, considering the fact that they still have a couple of guns left from winning. Well, pressure is on Nemiga anyway. Double up setup now. Coming into play as well. Not sure if... Well, timeout's about to be done.
Here the sound of typing, and well, there it is.
Clicking at the text chat.
Yeah. Nemiga now 4 rounds in a row to get themselves to 14 to tie things up. As SKADE need 2 more to close things out, 1 more to secure overtime. And if that is this round, Nemiga, their chance is very slim with the money that they have remaining. The only thing that could really salvage them is the loss bonus, or the players maybe saving a weapon here, like we saw SKADE do so many times on that first half.
Oh boy. Forrester wants to go through the smoke. He's currently just watching the outside of it. Now with smoke already fading, nade going a little bit too far. flying just past the ear of Rainwaker.
Oh, but I love that smoke they're throwing here towards that A side. They're splitting them apart. Look at that, the CTs. They've still got 3 more. And the CT side, only good for a single frag. It's down to 1-man MDS. What's behind the smoke?
Let's do something here. He doesn't. Oof. Didn't look good. Really didn't look healthy. SKADE looking to be on the verge of map point. Unless Gio has something to say about it. Up on library. Difficult situation. Doesn't really know where the players from SKADE are because the utility usage was fantastic. But no more smokes for SKADE to deny vision. Flashbang. 2 flashbang, 2 nades. Currently no movement from the sniper. He's taking his time. I think he's going for exit frags at this point because he doesn't have a kit on him either. Doesn't really have too much to work with at the moment. So now as the rotations to the bomb site will be going away, able to pluck off a single kill. That 15 confirmed for SKADE. 1 round away from taking Nemiga's map pick. Then it might get a little bit scary. It's a follow-up map. Well, that's Mirage. Both these teams not exactly performing well on it. About a 50% win streak, like halfway average. It's definitely SKADE favorite territory.
That into the momentum from the first map as well. It could lead over to that one. Double ups on the CT side.
Oh boy.
And, they immediately fire off. A lot of damage has been done, and Gio burning that second man deep down in mid. Spellin still alive here on Banana, but the CT side have found those entries here. And look at this 3-man stack towards that B side. They need to do something here from the side of SKADE to claw their way back into this. And right now, A bomb site slightly weak and only 2 players defending it. I know it's going to be speed. I wanted to found a frag in this one and forced the stand in for them to try and get a bit of something here. But the smoke's now going towards that A side, trying to split up that CT defense. And there's one duplicate taking down the first rotator, and that's going to cause more havoc here in that CT side's lines. But Forrester alive, takes down 1 more and 2 more needed. They're trying to close out around a minute left on the clock here, but the T side now going to walk away back from that A side and now into B. 50 seconds left, the only friend they have in this one.
They have so much time. Not a lot of utility, at least a smoke grenade to try and block off the CT side. But Box, he's playing this very passively. Well, the Molotovs will clear out a couple of positions, but now the question is, what will they do about where Box currently is? I mean, he has been spotted, has been found out. Duplicate pushing close on in, won't be able to do anything about it. Box hits the deck. Gio, looking for the fragment towards Spell, trying to deny the bomb plant, not going to be able to. Duplicate in a very good position. Let's try and take down Gio. In case he wants to, but it has fallen down. AK has been spotted, but still equal trades. Duplicate now. 1 on 2. Speed act with the AK in hand. The op in hand, actually. It's going to be difficult, but it still swings on through. And Nemiga get himself a little bit more of a lifeline. They clutch towards 11 rounds.
Get themselves at least 1 more here. They do stay alive, and now 4 more needed to push into overtime, while SKADE, they will be chilling in this one. Money a bit all over the place on some of these players. But it looks like Oxygen at least will be going for a bit of a buy here. Wondering if the rest of that T-side will commit to it. And yeah, there see the AKs, Galil's out of the Mac 10. Coming out the Big Mac. On that spell in it. And well, he's got the first spawn. Might just go ahead and rush up Banana, try and create a bit of space. And looks like that might be exactly what he's doing. Oxygen immediately with the flashbang. CT side got 3 plays on the other side. There's that Mac 10 spell in with the first one. Here's Speed or Gio rotating in with the AWP. Finds Tag and not the frag. But here's that wallbang coming in. And there's Spellin going down. The multiple burns Gio down to half HP. Still going for the shots there. Lingering around that top Banana here, but the trade has been answered back to the CT side. Currently spread apart 2-4-2 here. Again, the same hit as the last round coming towards that A side. Molotov into pit, and will force out Forster here, but he's going to smoke to try and cover him. As the Duplicate finds one. There's Forster now activating in pit. The smoke is in his way, trying to buy a bit of time there. A bit of cover as he finds, and he's got another one. Trade immediately there, but then rotates coming in, and Duplicate can't afford to miss. No, look at this. Got one, and then he's low. He doesn't spot that second one. Gio2 gets time. Now the AWP has it scoped in, but has he been hurt as he has to find it for one-on-one here? Now has been spotted, but there's Dennis Law finding the frag at 16-11. SKADE get themselves that map.
Impressive win.